Okay, everyone. What's going on? Can you hear me? I can't seem to hear myself right now. Uh, okay, so everybody, thank you for tuning in. My name is Icy Marinas. Thank you again for joining us here at Drink Manila Happy Hour. Let me just go and check my audio. You guys hear me? I can't seem to hear myself. Um, okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me just check. Mm, Okay. So I guess everybody can hear me now. Thank you so much for joining in again. We have a special guest today, and she's going to be coming from the team of Bar 205 from BGC. She is a neophyte bartender and can't hear. Can you hear? Okay. Having some problems with my audio right now, guys. So please, okay. Let me see. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna be playing a video. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys are hearing me because I can't hear myself. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Sorry about this. Okay, so everybody, thank you again for joining us again. Take 500. So anyway, her name is Dara Carido, and she's going to be talking about iCrave. It's a new company that she set up during the pandemic. Like almost everybody I know, they're trying to be positive and they're just trying to survive right now. And this is one of the few things that she has come up with. Her company is called iCrave, and she does a lot of she sells a lot of things online. So she sells milk tea. She does rice meals. They have silog meals, and also which I was able to try personally just earlier, and I actually have a few more pieces here with me right now. I was able to try her special marinated ribs. So I'm gonna be pulling her in this show in a few minutes. But right now, I would like to take this opportunity to share with you what Tip Your Bartender is. So Tip Your Bartender basically features different bartenders who are trying to survive during this time. This is a way for us to help the local community, the bartending community during this pandemic. For today's episode, we've actually tied up with a special company that has been supporting us for the last few episodes also, and because of that, they're going to actually be giving away a special bottle of Remy Cointreau cognac. So VSOP. So for people who are going to help out Dara today, it's going to be a great way for you to help her because the highest tipper for today's show will actually be winning a bottle of Remy Cointreau. So for people who want to be joining this special contest, well, online contest. The highest tipper is going to be awarded. I'm just going to be showing you guys shortly a slide, which basically tells you how to win this bottle of. Please disregard Cointreau. They have the same company anyway, but this they're going to be giving away a bottle of Remy Cointreau. Sorry, a bottle of Remy VSOP cognac today. So all you need to do is, of course, watch Tip Your Bartender now. Get the Gcash number, the featured bartender. We're going to be flashing Dara's number when we start interviewing you later. You got to tip her. The highest tipper of this episode gets that bottle. So make sure you take a screenshot, send us the direct mail to Drink Manila, and the winner will be announced on next week's broadcast. Okay, so that's done. And what else do I need to remind you guys? So okay, so we're gonna be starting the show now. And make sure just for you viewers who are just first time viewers here, you as viewers can show your love by supporting the featured bartender in today's episode. They're gonna be featuring their business, so you can directly tip Dara, or you can purchase what she is actually marketing in this episode. So don't forget to tip your bartender. So without further ado, Dara, I'm going to be calling you in. Is she ready? Okay, Dara. Hi, Dara. Okay, she can't hear us? Can you hear us? Oh, okay. She can you hear us?
Hi.
Oh God, finally. I don't is there is
Yes.
there is there a delay again in is there a delay?
Wala
There
naman
seems
po.
to be some sort of like, voila. Okay, all right, Dara. So I was introducing you earlier and I was telling them that, you're a new bartender and, new to the industry, but then your passion is there. And of course, the pandemic happened and we want to be able to interview about, what you've been doing. So how was it for you when the onset of the pandemic happened?
Actually, I was so shocked na bigla na lang magkakaroon ng lockdown. I was in
Yeah.
Manila. I was staying in Manila before. So, yung instinct ko bigla na lang nag-snap na I have to go to Cavite or else I won't live here in Manila. So, the next day, umuwi ako kagad then totally lockdown in Manila. So, I was so lucky na makauwi kagad. Then,
So are you still
thankfully,
in Cavite or Manila na?
I'm still in Cavite.
Are You're still in Cavite. Okay. So what did you first think of when it happened? Of course, umuwi ka na kagad and then
Yes, nag-worry ako about my family, of course, my work, financially study, because I'm not that prepared. So, I'm also worried about the future kasi supposed to be working now. Parang naudlot. Ayun po.
how old are you right now, Dara?
Just turned 24 last June.
Just turned 24. So you're just really starting your career. So since we're talking about the career, how did you actually get into bartending?
So, my first work is in Alabang. I started flipping bottles, throwing bottles. So, dun po talaga yung naunang nakaka-catch ng attention. I want to learn tending. Eventually, I crave for more knowledge. So, I want na hire ako in 205 BGC. So, dun na-start na yung mga basics and classic cocktails. So, it was so fun na matuto. Then now, I'm working at the Spirit Library in the heart of Poblacion.
Okay, great. So you're working
So,
for Lee pala. Great. I'm not sure if
yes,
I was able to see you there. I must have seen you there, but I usually pop in and out really quickly as well. But
yeah.
yeah, okay. So what do you
I
miss? What do you miss most?
I miss the crowd of Poblacion. Yung, and my regular guests. Yung, my friends, actually my guests also. So, when they come there, I know their drink. So, eventually, I give the drink na agad. Then, gusto yung chikahan with them, their experiences. Kasi, when we talk na with the guests, nag-share kami ng experience, so I learn a lot also. Hindi lang sa bartending, but the experience din sa mga guests. So, ayun.
Right? So nakakamiss talaga, I mean, it's something what is so I guess it's something that you're really fond of with the industry. Is that one of the reasons why you chose to be a bartender?
One of the reason, yes, then isa dyan is mahilig po akong uminom. Actually, I'm a gin
Mahilig
lover.
kang uminom. You're a gin lover. Okay, so speaking of being a gin lover, I know that you sent us a cocktail. What kind of
Yes.
cocktail are you going to be preparing for us today? Just to start off also
Uh,
this episode.
it is a star based cocktail. So I was inspired by the gin sour cocktail. So with a twist.
Okay, the gin sour. Okay, so for people who
Yeah.
don't have a good drink on hand yet, this is a new recipe by Dara. She's going to be sharing with us. So please go ahead and share this recipe to the viewers.
Okay. So you need a shaker. Let's start with I made chamomile syrup. So 15 ml
Okay.
of it.
How did you make the chamomile syrup? How did you make that?
First, yung chamomile na i-infuse mo siya into water. Then, 1:1 na equal parts of the tea and the sugar.
All right.
So, I'm using a calamansi for sourness. There's 20 ml of it. Then, I have Angostura, just 3 drops of it.
Angostura bitters. Okay.
And don't forget our gin.
Is that one of your favorite gins as well? That's a very, very good bottle of gin,
Yeah,
botanist.
my favorite. Actually, I asked my mom to bought this just for a gift para sa akin nung I think I was 20 that time. I was so fall in love with botanist. So we need an egg
That's a
yolk.
very good gin.
So egg white lang. I'm separating the egg yolk and egg white right now. Then make sure na walang eggshells, guys. Then let's see. Oops, it's popping.
So I have to shake because I know that I have to clap for you because I know matagal mo nang wala akong nanonood sa So I'm sure your friends are also doing the same.
Thank you guys. Guys, don't forget to tip me ah.
Ayan. So guys, if you're just watching right now, so this is Tip Your Bartender. Don't forget to tip Dara. If you know, she's gonna give a lot of insights today on how she's been living during this pandemic and how she's been able to set up a business, and also how to make this really nice, beautiful drink. So please tip her. We're gonna be flashing her Gcash number later. The highest tipper actually wins a bottle of Cointreau. So for people who don't know what Cointreau is, this is one of the best bottles you should have in your home bar. It is it is you know a premium orange liqueur. That's like one of our favorites to use.
Yeah. I,
So the first step that you did was you had to do a dry shake, no? So for people
yes.
who don't know what dry shaking is, why is it important to do dry shaking first before adding the ice?
To create a
So
foam, then para din mag egg white.
so guys, when you know you're going to the bar, you're drinking, and then you have a beautiful frothy head on a cocktail. The reason with that is it's a technique that you call dry shaking. So you put all your ingredients without the ice and shake it and make sure that the air helps you form the foam of your cocktail, and then you add the ice so that you can have the dilution. So it becomes a beautiful, nice and frothy drink after you've done those two procedures. It's always a surefire thing. It guarantees you a really nice foam on your cocktail. That looks really good, and it's really, really foamy as well.
Then don't forget your orange peel for the
So do
aroma.
your orange peel for the aroma, and you're using the orange peel because what you want from the peel is
The oils of
your
it.
oils. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the drink.
Right. That looks really, really yummy. Thank you. I'm gonna go and pour myself a drink. I don't have gin right now, but what I have is a new bottle of this beautiful rum from Crow Craft. From it's a crow's nest, so it's the newest rum in the Philippine market right now. So I'm just gonna go and pour myself. You haven't seen this yet, right? This is actually new
I
here, but
haven't.
you have this already. This is new.
No.
They just released this last week. Oh,
You're so sweet.
great. So cheers. We're gonna be having that the owner of this beautiful bottle as a guest next week. So hopefully, we get a schedule from
Okay.
him. But cheers. Thank you for sharing with us that recipe. And let's go on with that interview. Now we have a really great drink in our hand, and I hope all the viewers have a nice drink with them as well. You may have a bottle of beer, you may have a really nice cocktail, or just a simple gin and tonic, but something really, really tasteful. Um, so, Dara, I was asking you earlier, how you started with bartending, and you were very gracious in sharing with us that information. Can you also share with us? So you've been working with. So now you've been working with Spirits Library just before the lockdown, and Spirit Library is one of the best bars in Manila. It's one of my favorites as well. I always make sure that when I'm in Poblacion, I always pass by there. You guys
Yeah.
have the best. You guys have one of the best bartenders in town as well. There's a lot of like bartenders in Spirits Library that has already won competitions, and you're a neophyte. You're a new bartender. How has it been like working with the likes of Ian, Jay, Ralph? They've won countless. They've won competitions. They have a lot of experience, and also, with your boss, who's Lee, who is an amazing bartender himself. And is a really great. I know he's a really great mentor. How is it? How is it like working with them?
Actually, they're good. You can learn a lot of things from them. But sometimes because of their achievements, medyo yung people around, like the guests around, oh, bakit di ka pa sumasali ng competition or what? But I'm taking my time na parang I wanted to grow first before entering a competition. But with Ian, Ralph, Jay, Josh, I'm so lucky to have them as my mentors. Kasi they can share their knowledge to me freely. So I can learn and grow more. Since si silly din yung boss namin is we can explore things. We can do what we want in our drink. Parang malalabas yung artistic sides namin.
So what were the top three things that you really learned from the guys in Spirits Library? Like when you entered, when you transferred to them, because that's not the first bar you worked at. The first bar you worked at is a bar in BGC, and then you transferred to Spirits Library. What's the difference?
Yes. The difference is yung magagawa mo lahat ng gusto mo. Like, for R&Bs and lahat ng mga flavors na gusto mong gawin, like, or like what, uh, clarifying things na hindi ko nagagawa before na natututunan ko siya, paano yung tamang flavor profile ng pairings, ng gano'n. Then, a lot of the, a lot of kind of spirits na hindi ko alam na nag-e-exist pala.
So like what?
So,
What did you learn? What did you discover when you went to Spirits Lab? Ano yung mga spirits na yan? What did you learn from? What new spirits did you learn from them?
I didn't knew na may nag-e-exist pa rin absent na for how many years. Like, prohibition
Mhm.
period pa. Na until now,
Uh-huh.
we have it in library. Then, a lot of single malt whiskey na never ko pang nakikita in the like common na setup ng bar. Then, yung mga like yung mga ibang like locally na rum. Hindi ko alam na dun pala sa Spirits Library mayroon pala Tanduay na 18 1857 nata yun or superior. Yung na hindi ko alam na yun yung nakita ko ngayon na ang dami palang pwedeng ipanlaban ng Pilipinas sa ibang bansa. Like Kraus ngayon or Arcgin.
There's a lot of, so basically, I mean, it's nice also to learn about all the other international spirits, right? Pero mas nag-enjoy ako, tsaka mas na-excite ako pag nalalaman ko may mga bagong quality premium spirits coming from the Philippines. That's something that we definitely need to, be more proud of and be more knowledgeable of. So what else? Sorry, you have some friends actually. You want to say hi to some of your friends who are actually saying hi. Uh,
Yeah.
Madami, may nagpapa-shoutout dito. His name is Emmanuel Del Moro. So he
Shout
says
out,
that
yeah.
shoutout, please. Zaki Carido says congrats. Scott Hollywood also says well done. So these are your friends from the industry. And I'm sure they miss you. And guys, I'm sure you miss Dara as well. So don't forget to tip her. Let's put on that. Where is Dara's? Where is your Gcash number? Anyway, we're gonna be throwing that in later. So you guys, there you go. Tip Dara directly to Gcash. Again, the highest tipper for this episode will actually win a beautiful bottle of Cointreau. We're gonna be sending it to you. So keep on tipping. Make sure the highest tipper. And if you want to win this bottle, you'd have to do exactly that. So for last week's winner, I would like to announce the winner for last week who won another beautiful bottle. His name is Mark Martin. He's going to be sent this beautiful bottle of whiskey that he won last week from Santoyo. So that's going to be cool. So okay, so we've talked about when you started, how you started, how your mentorship's going. So based on what you've learned, what are the tips that you can give to people who are just wanting to learn how to bartend or even just do bartending at home? Ano mga tips mo? What can you recommend to them? I mean, what can you share with them?
If you really want to be a bartender, you need to have a passion and patience. For first thing, siguro magbasa ka ng libro. Self-study since we're on parenting period. Then a lot of cocktail books naman na available online. Then you can also message me if you want to learn. Then
Right, why
actually you
not? Now
can
you have her number. It's right there.
actually my colleague is offering some lessons like Ian. You can also message him. Then, ayun, you need to practice it. Hindi lang yung magbabasa ka lang kasi sometimes mahirap na nagbabasa ka pero hindi mo siya na-execute. So, you can learn from us guys. Just message us. So,
So
may
keep learning
tips.
and keep on asking questions.
Yes. Kasi walang masama sa magtanong. We won't judge you guys. Then may tips.
No judging here. So Dara, let's talk about the business. When did you establish this business? So it's called I Crave. I had I had a try of it earlier. I actually have a few more pieces here, which I tried earlier. So you have two types of ribs. You have the short rib. Uh, right here, I'm actually having it right now, and I can tell you guys, it's really, really tasty. So how do they order from you? I'm just gonna have a bite.
Uh, Go ahead. You can order me. You can order ribs by messaging our Facebook account. I mean, I Crave Manila. Just search it. Then we have. You can order by bulk also if you want. Just message me if
But
you can.
it's a huge package. So okay, so you have the ribs, you have your milk tea. So you have your ribs, your milk tea, and then your else your rice meals, diba? Yung mga silog mo. So
Yes.
um interesting. I mean, a lot of people have already been doing the milk tea. So I'm sure if you guys are like, somewhere like within Dara's reach, you can order from her. But what is interesting about what she's selling is that because I received it, so it's a great accompaniment for a good whiskey or a bourbon or maybe just a beer. Masarap yung ribs niya. So tell us more about those ribs. Gaano siya kalaki? You sent me a pack and it's huge. Ilang grams ba yun or is it a kilo? How big is this pack?
Palaging nakapack ko siya as 1 kilo. So
Ah,
it's
so sa
really
kilo.
huge. Sobrang sulit na po for the. Yes,
Yeah, so
you can also order it around Manila and Cavite. We can send it to you.
right.
About the rice meal and the milk tea is around QC areas.
Oh wow. Okay. So iba pala, you have like a satellite kitchen in QC somewhere.
Yes, actually we're three in
Okay.
this negosyo. So
So
decided
you have three
na instead of
partners.
putting
Okay.
one, yes, instead of putting na kanya-kanya, pinagsama na namin para yung group of friends namin, makikita din yung lalaking network.
Okay, that makes sense. It's a really great idea. That's very good, Dara. Kasi you're doing a collaboration.
Yes.
So nagko-collaborate ka with other friends. So yung network nyo is bigger. So it's a really good move. There's a lot of other people doing. I don't know if you can hear me, but like there. Okay, there's the internet again is kind of acting up, but like it's a really great move. I would definitely suggest that for other people as well. Are you familiar with Joe's Brews?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe's Brews is actually forming a collaboration with another company. So
Yes. Yes. We have.
it's a great indication that collaboration is really the key right now. If you feel that you need to have a bigger network, then maybe you can work with your friends because everybody's doing something, right? So you want to be surrounding yourselves with people also who are actually doing the same thing. So how long have you been doing this na?
Actually,
Kailan mo ba na start to?
we've been since July lang po.
So
But it's
mabilis lang
doing good.
pala. That's good. So
Yes.
anong mga major feedback na nakukuha mo from your meron mga regulars ka na ba? You have regular friends who or clients who order from you?
Yes, I have a regular client na it's good thing na meron na ting order around Las Marinas, Cavite, may from Imus, then may baka order. So, yung pag-shipment is isang bagsakan na lang. Then,
Pero okay yun.
marami na din po
Pero
kaming
tama
regular.
sulit yun, no?
Yes, masulit po yung ganun.
How about cocktails or do you recommend like I mean yung ribs mo pag kinain ko talagang naghahanap ako ng something eh. Actually, ako hinahanap ko with your ribs parang gusto ko ng bourbon or whiskey or beer. Is there any way that you might be coming up with some cocktails maybe to pair with this as well? Is it on the pipeline or pwede mag-request? How are you planning to sell this further?
Pwede, pwede naman po, with the pairing of the ribs, I can prepare po, maybe, I need time lang po para makakuha po ng mga ingredients and the bottles for it. Pero soon po, I hope, soon.
All right. Oh, madami nagpupuna sa makeup mo.
Ay,
Tsaka si Glenn.
ano ba guys? Ako lang to. So, guys, don't forget to tip me Isa pa lang yung nagtitip.
Okay, so sige. So ano pa? Okay. So as ayan. Don't forget to tip guys because the winner of this be back soon. But for now, we're having some problems, technical problems again, and this is definitely not our fault. But Dara is here somewhere. She's still blacked out. So earlier we were talking about the business she's put up, and now that she's set up the business just since July, she's actually started collaborating with other people doing businesses, which is actually a really great idea. For people who are just starting up small businesses to actually pair up with another business just makes your network a lot larger. And there's something to, it's something to look out for. There's really a lot of like people doing collaborations right now. So while we are waiting for Dara to come up again, earlier and I'm gonna go and have a few more sips of this beautiful new expression that um, Crows has come up with. So they just released this beautiful bottle of Crow's Nest Agricultura rum. Have you guys seen this before? You probably haven't seen this because they just released this a few days ago, but it will be available. You just have to like message them directly on their Instagram. So okay, Dara's here again. Enough of my babbling. So hello, you're back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dara?
Yes, I can hear you.
Medyo
Sorry
mahirap. Yeah,
guys.
okay. Okay, great. Okay, grabe talaga ang internet natin. It's so difficult to be on live because, so as soon as like your internet fails, then, everything pretty much goes to smoke. But it's a good thing we're back on. We're still here. And yeah, so we were talking about, your collaboration with other brands, other people. So, how was it like? So, when you established your business, I mean, ano yung nag-push sa'yo? What pushed you to set up your business?
Actually, yung nag-push talaga sa akin kasi I'm waking up every day na parang, ito na naman yung gagawin ko. Wala na naman akong gagawin. Parang na-fed up na ako na I need to do something. I wanna earn money. Then, just instantly, kinausap ko yung friend ko na baka mag-business ako. Baka magbenta na ako ng ganito. Then, simulan na kaagad namin. We started na ano yung ibebenta, ano yung name ng page, then gumawa kami kaagad ng Facebook account, ng Instagram, then photoshoot agad para dun sa publicity, para ma-engganyo din. Then, in-invite ko lahat ng friends ko para to like my Facebook account. Yung, kasi the thing is, sabi ko, kailangan ko ng kumita. Namimiss ko ng kumita. Guys, tip me please. Then, ayun, sabi ko, I need to work hard. Ayokong ma-stuck ng ganito na lang na parang palamunin sa bahay or what. Gusto kong makatulong sa parents ko na makaambag man lang ako dito sa bahay. Kahit pangkain man lang or for electricity bills. So, I think it's a good start kasi before, I was so scared na baka di mag-bake, baka walang bumili. But you have to be positive. You have to be optimistic na wala namang mawawala kung magta-try, diba? So, ayun. Once na na-startan ko siya, dire-diretso na siya. Until now, still
That's
growing
great.
na we're achieving na we need more. We need to strive more. We need to work hard more.
So if you were to give advice to people who are still contemplating on setting up a business, especially yung mga friends mo sa industry, syempre kasi right now we don't know when the bars are gonna open. Hopefully it opens sooner than later, di ba? But right now we need to help ourselves. Ano ang mapapayo mo sa kanila? What can you share? What are
Uh,
the things that sana you learned? What are the things that sana you learned before rather than later? Ano yung mga natutunan mo na yan? Sana may nagsabi
so,
sa'yo.
sana, sana may nagsabi sa akin na huwag matatakot. I mean, may nagpupursige sa akin na huwag kang matakot na mag-business. Kasi good, there's always good and bad times naman talaga. And kasama talaga sa business yun, guys. Huwag kayong matakot kasi kailangan yung pagkatiwalaan yung sarili nyo. Kaya nyo yan. I'm here to support you guys. And you can also support me, guys. Then, pag nagawa nyo na yung business nyo, you can sell to your friends. Better to sell to your friends than to your family or relatives. Hindi ako nagda-down. I don't have anything against that. But, mas maganda pa rin na yung mga connections mo is bumili din sa'yo. And the more friends, the merrier. Kasi more connections, guys. Then, huwag kayong magsasama na mag-post ng mga business nyo or huwag kayong mahihiya. So, ayun.
You know what, guys? I don't know about you, but I think though that advice from Dara is super key. Makinig kayo, listen up. It's really great sound advice, and I think that deserves definitely a tip from you guys. So don't forget to tip Dara, because if you also become the highest tipper for tonight, for today, you guys get a bottle of Cointreau. So
Ah,
Dara, you know what? You're still young, and I love the energy that you have. I'm looking forward to seeing your business grow more. And thank you so much. I really enjoy those ribs. Those ribs are amazing. You guys have to like order from her. You know her number. It's right here. It's posted right there. Zero nine zero
yes.
six three three 96953. You can tip her, or you can buy her products. You can go and check her in a Facebook page. You can order and directly send them a message there on Instagram or on Facebook. So I
Yes.
really like the advice coming from you, especially from somebody who has so much like energy. You are young. The world is just unfolding. So continue mo lang yan. We're all
Yes.
here. We're all here. We're gonna support you if there's anything that you need. Just let us know. And also, I'm sure the people who are watching here, you have inspired them to do something, to get up and not be afraid, set up a new business. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Walang mawawala sa inyo. Maybe it's a little bit of time and money, but then if it doesn't work, you can always try to find something else to do, something else to sell. So be proactive,
True.
diba? Thank you so much. I learned so much from you also, Dara, and continue being the way you are and having that zeal and that energy. And I look forward in having you and seeing you, actually visiting you in Spirits Library when you guys open again. I'm really, really, really excited na mag-open ulit ng mga bars. I'm sure everybody else is excited as well. So, any last words, any last tips, or would you like to shout out to people who are actually saying hi to you as well?
Guys, sa Team Entertainment, sa mga kalaro ko sa ML and COD yan. Hello, guys. And one thing, kailangan nyo ng lupa, just message me. I'm selling a clean lot title around Tasmarinas, Cavite.
Okay, man. Ang dami mo pala. Para ka ng para ka ng sari-sari
Opo,
store talaga. If you have everything.
ako, may nagsabi po sa akin
So,
yun na, kung ano ibenta mo, Dara,
so
ultimo yung
why not?
chat. Guys,
So, you
message
are a
me. I
food
have a
entrepreneur.
lot.
So you are a food entrepreneur, you are a beverage entrepreneur, you are also a real estate broker somewhat already. So I'm sure madami pa yan, but please guys, support Dara, tip her
Support
Gcash,
again.
uh, and the highest tipper wins that bottle of Cointreau. Hope to see you guys again next week. We're gonna have a really interesting discussion on Wednesday for Tip Your Bartender. Sorry, not Tip Your Bartender, but for Drink Manila Happy Hour plus one on Wednesday. Dara, I hope you guys join us as well. We're gonna be having Mr. June Flores. He is the one who established Philippine Crafts Association. So the beautiful craft beer making community is gonna be there on Wednesday
Oh,
on Drink Manila Happy Hour. If you guys want to learn how to brew your own beer at home, they're gonna be teaching us. June is gonna be teaching me how to brew my own beer. I'm excited about that, and also talk about the craft beer business. So interesting times. Thank you again for joining us till the end of this episode. Thank you for tuning in and for having all your support. I'm sure Dara appreciates that, and all the other people who have guested on
thank
the
you
show. Thank you again. Have a great weekend, everybody. Let's drink to the weekend.
guys.
And thank God it's GCQ. Everybody take care. Wear your mask, social distance. Thank you so much. And